When it comes to the Canadian content is the husband, Sarah Allen, starring in this movie, joining us on the BT Couch. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Look at you all styled up in the papers now.
Slightly different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I left my gold lame jacket at home.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to bring it.
Oh, sorry. It's not really appropriate.
For the weather.
Right now, for Vancouver, not for breakfast.
You know how it is on the West Coast, and we were just chatting during the break, the fact that Nelson, BC was home to you for a long time before you went out east.
Yep, I was born and raised there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you made the jump over to Toronto, which is a big deal. And this movie, the husband, Bruce McDonald, behind it. This was a real critical darling at TIFF. A lot of hype, the Toronto International Film Festival. Tell us about the love story first, because there's a dark twist on this one.
Yeah. Well, okay. It's what do you do when someone that you love has done a very bad thing? And so it's basically about how the husband is grappling with how to deal with the betrayal that his wife perpetrated against him with a 14-year-old boy. So that's sort of like the yeah.
That's when it gets spicy.
Yeah, it's the spicy part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's about to get out of prison, and so the whole film is sort of about what happens in the 2 weeks before she's released from prison and how he deals with it.
And Bruce McDonald, the director on this one. What does Bruce do very successfily as a director to connect with the actors he works with?
Bruce just makes everyone feel comfortable and makes their suggestions feel kind of heard and validated, so you feel like you're a creative part of the production.
Yeah. And having your movie featured in the Toronto International Film Festival, obviously outstanding. You get the exposure, Whistler Film Fest as well.
Yeah.
What is it like on the Canadian landscape? We hear the ups and downs of how challenging it is. Many actors choose to go south to make their acting careers. But you've, had the pleasure of working on several productions here in Canada. Yeah,
I've been really, really lucky. But yeah, even I've spent time in LA. I think you get desperate, and then you go down there.
Yeah.
And fortunately things, especially for television, seem to be getting better in Canada. But we could use some help.
Yeah.
On the film department for sure.
What was the breakout project for you to really get noticed? Because it looks like 2014 is going to be an important year for you. The breakout project, I've kind of been working steadily for the last 10 years. I don't know. But not being noticed. So I don't feel like there's really been a breakout so much as a like I snuck into the room quietly and then just was there. But yeah, I was on Being Human. Remedy right now is playing. It's a big deal. Great project. 19-2 is also playing on TV. So yeah. And is it nerve-wracking for you as a performer? Because I know tomorrow night you're going to do a Q&A at the screening of your movie. To be in the theater and it's like okay, it's one thing to watch your work and critique it and then watch it with everybody. That's got to be kind of vulnerable.
Yeah, it is. I find that it's before, like the hour before the film starts is the worst for me. I turn into like a nutbag. I can't speak and I sweat profusely, and then when the show was playing in Nelson, which is my hometown, I shouldn't have been that nervous, but they wanted me to introduce the film before it, and I couldn't speak, and there was like a light on the stage, and I stood outside the light and sort of like shuffled, and it was really terrible. Apparently, like a terrible introduction. But once the film was over and it was fine, I was able to answer questions and all that.
And you're going to do that tomorrow night, and our very own Thor Diakow joining to help moderate the discussion.
Yep.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be great.
Okay, we're going to put those details on our Facebook page so you can check it out. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
The husband out in theaters this weekend. Go out there, support the Canadian content. And one final check-in with Dawn Chubey. She's getting into gardening now that it's spring season.